evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Here's Wembanyama. Outside, Porzingis. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Come on, players as tall as Porzingis, they aren't supposed to shoot it like that.
And it's Jokic in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here is Durant. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Pass to Nowitzki. Porzingis with the steal. KD on the wing. And Wembanyama outside. Six to shoot. 2 points. That one goes.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
The drive by Jokic. Porzingis with the steal. Durant in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
Looking confident on that jumper. You've got to be decisive to get that one off quick.
Pass to Murazan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, I love the response by Porzingis. Terrific work coming back with his own triple.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Nailed from three-point land. Murazan's got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix. From the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
Pass to Murazan. Another three for Phoenix.
Nice jumper there, sinking it.
KD with it. Now defended by Jokic. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 6.
And you love seeing the young swingman Durant be so decisive offensively. He's such a quick release.
Right side Markkanen. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
And here's Porzingis for a three. The basket good off the assist from Durant. He's got 12.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Now, Wembanyama. Outside, Porzingis. Releases. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Good if it goes. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Chicago Bulls, they're up by 5. After this,
17.
and if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Griffin. Over Wembanyama. And that one's good. Griffin.
And since being selected first overall back in 2009, Blake Griffin has expanded his game, turning into a reliable jump shooter.
Wallace, good.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Here's Bradley. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere. And just slicing to that look. Durant there decisive and able to get where he wants to.
Griffin attacking. Sampson buries the long-range jumper. Sampson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Out to the right wing. Holmgren with the steal. Bird outside. Pass to Sampson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
They kick it out to Green. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Chambers. Pass to Wembanyama. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Sampson. There's the 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Sampson's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Chambers. Defended by Holmgren. Wembanyama, a screen.
Oh, wow. That one is a highlight reel.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And finished off by Griffin.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Wembanyama looking it over. Wallace outside. It's Durant on the wing. Stolen by Bird. Tipped away. Gets it off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Chicago Bulls up by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Phoenix trails by 3. Pass to Fall. Knocks down the 3-ball. Falls got the first basket of the third quarter for Phoenix.
Got to respect that kind of range.
Outside, Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Green. With the drive. And Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Pass to Murazan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Murazan's got 13.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
And here's Jokic. Pass to Murazan. To the right side. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, how about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And Benyama with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Gasol deciding where to go with it. Drives to the hoop. Here's Wembanyama. Good in the assist. That time by Gasol.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Substitution on the board.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Kirilenko with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And he dunks it down.
Well, he saw a lane, and you saw the explosive.
The 3 from Porzingis. Fall with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 3. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Phoenix has possession.
All team foul.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, Kirilenko.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
First team foul.
1:31 left here in the third quarter. A 3 from Porzingis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, that shot from Porzingis makes it really hard on defenses because now they have to cover all the way out there.
Oh, love his mindset. Go to the basket. Be aggressive.
Durant for 3. There's the triple from Durant.
And off the chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
Nowitzki outside. Gasol with the steal. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Here's Kirilenko. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Bulls, they lead by 1. 3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Now here's Durant. Porzingis with the ball. There's the drive. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
And I like that Porzingis didn't settle for just a layup, instead electing to finish with force off the drive.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Pass to Murasov. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
Out to Porzingis. Back to Gasol. Clock at 6. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Paul Gasol.
Stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Timeout, timeout.
Here's Porzingis. Outside, Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Kirilenko with it. Gasol covering. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis pulls it down. 1:51 left in the game. He drills the 3.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Good work there as it goes down.
And right now, the D has no answer.
Outside Gasol. Oh, what a finish.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall, dunking probably comes easily. The D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And down goes the 3.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now Gasol. Wembanyama. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Well, he saw his moment and put on a show. That was pretty spectacular.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Good on the first, and that brings them within two. And both free throws good for Kirilenko. And here is Durant. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Markkanen. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Durant throwing down a sledgehammer.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And it's Wallace penetrating. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's Phoenix. Mitchell with it. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Takes the three. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Jordan, that's for two. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Here's Mitchell. Jordan outside. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Jordan. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jordan's got his second basket.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Pierce. He takes it in. O'Neal. Now, here's Mitchell. Porzingis with the steal. Holiday with the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
3 points.
Well, Holiday finds ways to score inside and from beyond the arc.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Just tremendous playmaking there. Moving it out for the three. That was a high-level pass.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
A rim shaker and a wrist breaker. Knocks down the three ball.
A creative score. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 6.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 9 points in the game so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his off. Offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Wallace, good.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Got that one up quick. Robertson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Taking what the defense gives him and showing how effective his jumper can be. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. The three. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Took him no time at all on that one.
Always eager to shoot the three, and on the fast break, he knows it's going to be there for him.
And here's Brown outside. Great D that time from Green. The kick out to Wilkins. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Robertson drives in. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
An inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 7. To the inside. And the slam by Wallace.
Come on, Ben Wallace. Ridiculous.
To the left wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:15 left now here in the second. Mitchell slams it in.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Here's Wallace. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Wallace has got 9.
Nice shot. Doing his part to stretch out that defense.
Now Mitchell. 10 points for him. And finished off by Gasol.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall, dunking probably comes easily. The D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
Here's Chambers. Still yet to score. Here's Wallace. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Mitchell right side. Pass to Gasol. "11 seconds left in the first half of the game. Wallace outside. Here's Chambers. Drops in the tray. Chambers got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And that concludes the first half. The Kansas Jayhawks up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. They set the pick. And Porzingis launches it from deep. They get it again. Pierce with it. Gasol covering. Outside, Pierce. Five to shoot. From outside the arc. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pierce has got 5.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And slam dunk by Jordan.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the middle. O'Neal showing no mercy.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Michael Jordan, and that's good. He's got 11.
And the beauty of Jordan's pull-up, he can do it running full speed or laterally in either direction.
Just 1 point separating the teams. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Jordan. 11 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Pierce. That one doesn't go.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Now here's Durant. Hasn't made one yet. And stolen by Jordan. Jordan on the attack. Count that bucket.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
Holiday with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Holiday's got 6.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Outside Gasol. Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. They lead by 4. And 4th quarter basketball. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here is Robertson. Gasol a screen. Duncan in the corner. Offline with his 3. To Porzingis. For 3, Middleton. From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, if you feed Middleton, you can count on him knocking down the jumper. He's been so reliable over the years.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball. And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now Middleton. Now Porzingis. And he drives in. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
It's deflected. And he banks the layup in.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Now Wembanyama. Now Jordan. Here's Porzingis. Driving to the basket.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Outside, Jordan. Now O'Neal. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations. Need a big basket, he's ready to go.
Pierce with it. Now guarded by Middleton. The three is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. Now, there's so much versatility to Gasol's game, including the soft touch from distance.
From outside, knocks down the three.
And this is why Pierce is so special. A clutch scorer, and we've seen that in this game. Guy does not back down from the moment.
Now Porzingis. 6 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. So he gets them both. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an open.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And Mitchell drops them both.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, Bama.
They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic
No, I play with IQ. Fuck out of here. I lost the last game because I didn't foul. And it was a guy who spent 10,000 euros on this game. I won him all game and got 2 bullshit turnovers in the end. Fuck out of here, fucking Spanish motherfucker! Who are you talking to? It's none of your business how I play. I play like a fucking normal person. Check basketball, everybody fouls so they got a 3-pointer. Idiot. Why are you fucking yapping in the game chat?
with the ball there, getting it in the hands of somebody who's ready to attack.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Outside for Gasol. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Gasol. Here's Green. Wembanyama outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Porzingis. And here's Green outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates. And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Stoudemire, no good. Pass to Gasol. Back to Wembanyama. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Gasol. Three-pointer. O'Neal with the steal. Shoots over Gasol. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Outside Gasol. Screen by Porzingis. Lets it go with a three. Washington with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything.
What just happened? I get an injury. I get a random replacement. I pass it to the wrong person. And you green a contested three-pointer. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Can you just tell me what happened? Learn how to speak English first of all. Learn how to speak English. Learn how to speak. You know I'm gonna fuck you, right?
So fuck me, come on, continue the game. You're just talking.
Stupid monkey, man.
Everything they can to protect against it.
Immigrant, man. Go back to Africa.
Hope he's not gone for too long.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
That's the thing. I'm right beside you, and then you get an open three-pointer for no reason.
Is a threat at the arc these days.
No, it's just 2K's ass.
Game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Jordan. And stolen.
Oh my God! What is this nonsense?
Washington fast break. Pass to Gasol. Over Wembanyama.
What the fuck is this?
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Nada
Really a
Shananian.
perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
You're Israelian.
Shaquille O'Neal getting it done.
Free Palestine, motherfucker.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Washington.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Washington with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Ferry. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Ferry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wallace with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Nice shot by Wallace.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Mercy, Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
On the wing, Wallace. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
I mean, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? Wembanyama just cutting the D to shreds. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And here is Jordan. He has yet to score. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
The shot's good from Parrish. Parrish has got his second basket of the game.
I like the assertiveness down.
Ah, Wembanyama is showing off the handle.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Jordan inside. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama driving. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Out to the wing. Takes a shot at the elbow. Victor Wembanyama again. And that's 17 points for Victor Wembanyama. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Middleton for 3. Parrish against the rebound. Stolen by Middleton. Always with the ball. And a wide open ball, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's Washington now. Good looking screen by Gasol. Here's Jordan. Oh, my God.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
Danny Granger pulls it in.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
From deep three-point land, Wallace misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
5 on the clock. Here's Granger. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Shots good by Wilkins.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Pass to Ferry. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Ferry's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So the value of having a 7-footer with that kind of range. Porzingis spacing the floor for them.
And it's Parrish with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Got that one up quick. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
What a smooth pull-up by Porzingis. He really is different when compared to other big men.
Inside, Porzingis with the steal. And here's Wilkins from the arc. Jordan with the rebound. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jordan. Jordan seals in for the slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Granger outside. Here's Ferry.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Wallace looking for an opening. Wilkins in the post. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Shaq missing.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Pass to Chambers. Back to Wilkins. Out to Wallace. O'Neal with the steal. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Washington out in front, leading by 5. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Jordan. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Washington leading now by 5. Screen by O'Neal. It's Kuzma penetrating.
What a take. You love to see guys getting aggressive, getting downhill. Great effort.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Come on. Players as tall as Porzingis, they aren't supposed to shoot it like that.
Left side, O'Neal. Pass to Jordan. Jordan. Oh, man. Wow.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Stoudemire outside. For 3. Wembanyama reels it in. Here's Middleton to take the lead. And there's the 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now Durant. Outside Porzingis. Here's Durant. 4 on the shot clock. Now Porzingis. He's off from 3. Barnes. Sweet shot at the right time.
And that's a luxury for Barnes to be able to square up and get to the basket.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Wembanyama. Now Jordan. That was unbelievable. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, to more Jordan wants the ball.
Barnes looking around. Here's O'Neal. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
That's the first, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Now Porzingis, and he cans it in.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
Wembanyama outside. Here's Middleton. And there's the dunk.
This guy's been in big moments. Middleton not shying away from it.
Barnes. Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And I think hitting that championship winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Good-looking screen by Gasol. The drive by Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And this is a big trip for Barnes here. Young guy just has to clear his mind and focus on the shot.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
And Benyama left side.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Count it. Nice touch.
You know, I really think he was ready to do whatever it took to get them a bucket.
Now Wembanyama. Gasol with the steal. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and guard that three-point.
What do you think we're going to see here?
And they need a 3 to top. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they need a 3 to top. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win.